I hope my screen is visible. Varshini, if you can just confirm if you're able to see my screen. Okay, thank you. So, CCCIS is Certified Career Counselor for International Studies, and I'm sure you must have attended our demos previously. And you also might have seen a lot of videos on YouTube, the recorded sessions, etc. So, the presentation would be slightly different than our regular demos. I will be giving you the overview of how this setup works, how you can establish your overseas education business, and what support we will be extending to make it work for you, and the importance of this particular webinar, which we are naming it as Never Before, Never Again offer opportunity. And I will be giving you the details on how to avail this opportunity to start your business, or if you're already into this business, how to take this existing business to next level. So, starting with the little detail about the company, we have Edu Milestones has been awarded as the best career counseling platform in 2023, and we have also been awarded as contribution as pioneers in the career counseling industry. And our co-founder, Mr. Ankit Agarwal, has been listed as one of the top transformational leaders to look for in 2023, featured in Outlook Business Standard and ANI. So, starting with the overview on how to establish this business, for anyone, for all of us who wants to start a business, we would have some major concerns on how do we get the domain knowledge? How do we know how this business works? The criticality of do's and don'ts in this business, and what about establishing a team? How about understanding the process on the other side, as we will be dealing with other countries too? What will be the investment required? Will I be able to do this? Will there be any sort of benefit for me? So there will be a lot of questions that we will have before starting this business. And some of us who are already into this business has concerns that I have been into this business, struggling, trying hard to do something. So what difference are you going to make into my business or my life by, if I collaborate with you, how will I grow? Is what we're going to talk about today. So once you collaborate with us, those who are aspiring to start or start their overseas education business or take their existing business to next level, we will be providing them this 8-step exceptional support, beginning with training. Training will give you the complete domain knowledge on how to accept applications, what are the do's and don'ts while accepting applications. More critical stage is to understand how to counsel the student. So you will be trained on how to counsel the student, and you will also be trained on how to handle the software where you can actually store the detailed information about all the students, their documents, and provide university recommendations to the students. So you will be trained on the entire process in the training. And the third part of the training will be on, the first two parts will be about the overseas education business strategies, the procedures, the do's and don'ts. The third part of the session will be about the software. We will be providing you the software under your brand name, which will have the CRM to manage all the details of your students, the documents, the recommendations, the invoices you raise, the number of payouts you have received, everything to be organized in a CRM. And you will also be getting a portal where you will have access to definitely provide recommendations to the students based on their academics as well as their affordability. So when you provide these recommendations, it is not just the name and number or the details of the universities, but you will have the complete details of what courses each university is offering. All right. And what will be the fees? What is the criteria? What could be the post-study work permit? Every minute information will be a part of that portal. So you can provide recommendations with the detailed discussions with your students on what will be the better university, course, or country for them. On the fourth part of the training, you will be trained on marketing strategies, on how to set up the social media campaigns, how to generate leads, how to achieve the 3-level revenue generation mode in this business. What could be to understand who exactly is your target audience, how to convert them, how to retain them, All this will be the part of the session. All right. So once you're thoroughly trained on this process, you will be certified, and the certification will have international accreditations, and it will remain valid for lifetime. Like I said, you will be getting the software. The software will have the CRM as well as the university search engine, and you will have access to the, you will be able to generate reports. It will be under your brand name. All right. And you will have the access to the database of all the universities, international universities across the globe. The ones we have a tie-up with and the ones we don't have a tie-up with. The entire database will be there. So along with that, um, just a moment. So you will also be getting the technical support from our team. We have a technical department who will be assisting you with any technical concerns that you may have. So you don't have to worry about hiring a person only to look after your technical concerns. All right. Marketing is another important thing. And where most of the people believe that marketing is an expensive thing where you have to spend a lot of money to get more students. All right. But ideally, that is not the truth. Yes, that requires money, but the most important and critical part in marketing is the content. And we receive the content directly from the universities about the latest updates on if there is a scholarship being offered, if there is a reduction in the fees, if there are new courses being launched, if there is a change in the curriculum. We keep getting those information, the offers, updates, everything, and we convert that raw information into interesting flyers and banners, and we keep sharing with you on a weekly basis 4 to 5 such banners every week for lifetime, so that you can add your name, number, and logo on it and promote yourself on social media. Along with that, the other major concern we would have is having an admission team, admission support team. All right. So what is this admission support team? What does it do? So what happens is, you have to hire people for different countries to process an application. For Canada, there has to be someone, a team. There has to be another team for UK, another team for USA. So there would be certain different set of people who would be doing it. And whether or not you have an application for that country, you still have to pay them salaries, isn't it? So you don't have to worry about that part, as we have a full-fledged team ready who shall be able to process applications for all the countries and all the universities across the globe. And all you have to do is just accept the right application, and the team is full-fledged, ready, experienced team to process your application is sitting right here, who will be associating with you for lifetime once you collaborate with us. All right. So we will be providing the hand holdings as well. We believe that the entire information or knowledge cannot be shared only with the classroom training. So there has to be something that you will have to learn on the ground. All right. So as in when you have applications, we will be providing you the complete assistance, end-to-end support on how to process the applications. Along with that, we will also be providing the education loan assistance. We had this arrangement done because most of our channel partners, most of our business clients, they informed us that whenever they refer their student to a finance company or a bank, they end up losing the lead, which is fair, which is obvious. I don't say fair, but that definitely that is possible, because there might be other vendors associated with the banks, and definitely they might escape to another consultant. So that is why we made this arrangement, with our company, that we have a tie-up with HDFC Pan India, and once you associate, you will be associating with them as well, and you can be able to extend the support to your students to get the education loan assistance as well. So which enables to protect your lead. It doesn't have to, there won't be any lead leakage happening. All right. So this will be the entire 360-degree support that we will be providing once you collaborate with us. All right. So coming back to the earning model, what will be the benefit of associating or starting this business? Will it be fruitful for me? So let me tell you that counseling is one mode through which you can earn. It is not a verbal counseling that you would be doing where the student or parents must be apprehensive to pay. All right. This is the counseling where you're actually running an assessment on the student to understand whether the student is eligible to study abroad or not. If eligible, what are the chances of admission and where the chances of admission are higher or low? All right. So when you hand over that milestone report to the student along with the amazing university recommendation that is fitting in with the student's academics as well as the financial capacity, when you hand over that report to the student along with an hour of counseling, on an average, our existing channel partners are earning about 5 to 6,000 in small cities and towns and more than that in metro cities. All right. Markups and payouts is another mode of earning. So let me tell you about markups and payouts. Payouts, as we all know, that industry sustains on that. Whenever you send a student to a tie-up university, they give us commission. So that's the payout. All right. What about markups? Markups is in special arrangement or a provision given to Edu Milestones partners, where we are giving you the provision to process applications to universities that we don't have a tie-up with. All right, and still you make some money out of it. How is something we'll discuss on the next slide. Channeling is creating your own franchisee partners in and around where you can fetch more students and make some arrangement with the local agents where you share a certain amount of money with them but get more and more students from the remote areas. All right, so you can have your own set of franchisees, and any support in terms of training them or providing any support is required, we will be extending that support to you. All right. So coming to understand the markups and payouts, as I said, we deal with all the universities. There is a certain category that you will have to understand here, which is category 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So category 1 is for Ivy League colleges. We deal with Ivy League colleges, and unlike other vendors in the market, we have the provision to deal with Ivy League colleges like Harvard, Cornell, Princeton. And to process an application for these universities, the market charges around 1 lakh and above to process each application. All right. Whereas we charge only 35,000 for the first application and 5,000 for any additional application, giving you the provision to mark up your pricing on the said amount. So let's say if this student is we have asked for 35,000 from you, you can mark up your amount on top of 35,000 to whatever amount you feel is right, and anything that you earn beyond 35,000 is totally yours. And the same applies for the second application where we are charging merely 5,000. You can mark up your amount on whatever amount you feel is right, and anything that you earn beyond 5 is totally yours. Category 2, as I told you, it is the payouts. We have a tie-up with 1,500 plus universities across the globe, and these universities give us commission. So if the university is giving us 2 lakhs as commission, you will be getting 1,40,000 and we will be getting 60,000. So whatever the student is paying and whatever we receive from this university, you get 70% and we get 30%. So category 3 is for non-partnered universities other than category 1, irrespective of the country. So these, the processing fee for the non-partnered universities will be 25,000 plus GST for up to 5 applications. So anything that you earn beyond 25,000, you can mark up anything on top of 25,000, because in the market, they charge 25,000 for one university, whereas we charge only 25,000 for 5 applications. All right. So you can mark up your money on top of 25,000 to whatever amount you feel is right. And anything that you earn over and above is totally yours. Category 4 is European universities. The demand to study in European university is high. And that's another leverage we have with Edu Milestones, because there are certain different companies who deal with European countries. Not everyone has the bandwidth to process applications to European countries. Definitely the education out there is less expensive and the demand is higher, but to process an application, there is definitely a cost. So we do have the provision to deal with European countries as well. And on an average, to process an application for a European country, it costs around 30 to 35,000 for one application, whereas we charge 35,000 for up to 5 applications. So you can mark up your pricing on top of 35,000 to whatever amount you feel is right. And anything you'd earn over and above is totally yours. So Japan, Korea, Hong Kong, and Taiwan has a similar arrangement. We charge 60,000 for 3 universities. You can mark up your pricing on 60,000, and anything you earn beyond that is totally yours. And the similar arrangement for medical as well, 60,000 for 3 universities. and anything that you earn beyond that is totally yours. So this is just an arrangement and overview, which you will understand once you collaborate. But the entire reason for informing you these details is to let you know that along with the universities, the students doesn't have to pay anything to get the application processed, because that's a tie-up university. If the student is coming to you with certain universities that you don't have a tie-up with, you don't have to worry. We still process applications for them. All right. So once let's say you counsel the student and you provided the university recommendations, and the student is now ready to go ahead, you can collect the documents and forward the file to us, and we will take care of everything from registration, application, verification, SOP assistance, admission, scholarship, offer letter, education loan assistance, visa, forex, airport pickup, accommodation, and visa interview as well. All right. So, and I also told you that we'll be providing you the marketing materials with the latest informations that we receive straight from the universities. That's exactly how it looks like. These are some of the marketing materials. As you can see, there is no, logo or, no name number mentioned here, giving you the provision to add your details and share it on social media. And I told you we will be providing you the certificate. The certificate looks exactly like this. These are our existing channel partners who are performing amazing. And the future certificate for you would look exactly like this, which is definitely awaiting to have your name on it. So this is it. And now we will just switch to the CRM, how the software looks like, because that will give you an idea of how important it is to have this technology for you to run this business. All right. So bear with me while I just take you through that. All right. As you can see, this is exactly how the page would look like. You will have your brand name, email address, and contact number. You can just click on Let's Get Started, and you will have the provision to deal with bachelor's, master's, and doctoral. That's another value add to associate with us, because not all the companies have the bandwidth to deal with master's and doctoral, but we do. All right. Let's assume that your student is looking for bachelor's, and these are the 21 questions that you would receive. Okay. Yeah. Okay, just one moment. I will just share the screen again. I hope you're able to see my screen right now. So these are the 21 questions that you will have access to. So let's say the student is looking for July 24 intake, and the overall percentage in class 12th is 87%. Subject combination in 12th class is, let's say, SECA, and it's an CBSE board, because that's what people prefer these days. If the student has done an international diploma, if yes, what is the percentage? Year of passing, what could be the year of passing? Let's say it is 2021. Number of backlogs, not applicable. Number of gaps, work experience, or any internship project if the student has done. What's the overall IELTS score? Let's say it is 6.5. What would be the, if the student has appeared for SAT, if yes, what is the score? Any budget constraint the student may have, let's say it is 20 to 30 lakhs. What were the preferred countries for the students? Let's assume it is USA and UK. And if the student has any previous visa rejections, because that's going to make a lot of difference for further, approvals. So let's say there are no visa rejections. If the student has a history abroad traveling, if there is any course preference, let's say it is business administration, any university preference. So let's say it is King's College, London. And if the student is looking for degree, diploma, or a certificate program, it's a degree program. Scholarship being one of the basic expectations students would have. Any emergency contact number, and we click on start. All right. So this will prompt you to enter the details of the student here to make sure you can proceed with the details. All right. So once the student fill in the details there, the student has to enter his details. So let's say Varsha is the name of the student, and this is Varsha's email ID. I will take a dummy one. So this is the password, just okay, the phone number, location being, let's say, Delhi, and proceed. 936. Okay. So now we proceed with this, and you can see the number of universities that Varsha is eligible for. All right, there's a Westcliff University, Charleston University, and it says 85% high. This college predictor shows that Varsha is eligible to study in this university by 85% high. The chances of acceptance are 85% high. All right, and let's say the duration of the course is 48 months. IELTS score required is 6. And what could be the application fees, what are the documents required, what could be the cost of living, part-time working hours, allowed post-study work permit. Every minute information is here. That means you don't have to rush to different websites to get this information. All right, so let's say if the student is willing to go for this, you can just click on shortlist, and each time the student is happy to apply to any particular university, you can just click on shortlist. Likewise, we've been shortlisting. All right. Now the student also wanted to check for options in the UK. All right. So let's say the options for Varsha in UK. Okay, so we'll just shortlist this option. So let's say you discussed it with the student. Now I would want you to, take a look at the important thing here, where you see there's University of Essex, there is a blue dot. There is, Coventry University where there's a blue dot. There's a blue dot on many universities, but there is one which is, University of Essex in Kaplan, UK. There's no blue dot here. So this is for your reference to help you understand the universities, where you don't see a blue dot there are the ones that, are not associated with us. All right. So, if the student is looking for no payment application, and if you're looking for payout, you have to go for the ones with the blue dot, because the ones with the blue dot are the universities that we are associated with, and the one without that are the ones that we are not associated with, where you have to earn on the application processing fee. All right. So we shortlisted. If the student wants to check for options in New Zealand, these are the options for New Zealand. Okay, so this one is available. We can just say we shortlisted. And once we do all this, all right, we will just click on the report here to understand, this is a milestone report, and this will have your brand name and logo. These are the details of Varsha's contact details, email address, and the city. And it has a profile weightage, which is 88%. It's a good profile. If the profile is anything less than 50%, that's a very moderate profile, and we suggest you not to go ahead with that, because that's gonna be a short rejection. All right. So we know that this is a good profile, and these are the answers that you collected along with the recommendations that you provided. All right. So you have the list of all the students, all the universities that you have recommended to the student. Now that you have provided the recommendations, you can download this report and hand it over to the student to discuss it with the friends and family, and come back to you with all the detailed information on how to proceed next and which university to proceed next. So this is a very valuable one, and on an average, our existing business partners charge about 5 to 6,000 for this report for sure. All right. And now the student came to the website, and they are just a moment. the student came to the website and definitely they registered with you. So what happens to their profile is something we will see now, all right? All right, so this is how the CRM would look like. So as soon as you enter, you will see the recent flyers that we have shared with you. As you can see, it is popping up right on the screen. So isn't this amazing that you have the flyers ready as soon as you log in? You can just add in your details and share it on social media. All right. So this is definitely an amazing thing for me from where I look at. So this is, these are the tabs that you have on your CRM. How many applications you have received so far, how many people visited to your website, but they haven't actually taken the university recommendations yet, how many applications have been submitted to Edu Milestones, how many invoices raised, and how many, what payouts you have, what is the payout you're receiving is another very transparent thing we have with our partners. And is, as you can see, what is the payout you're receiving from Australia, what are the payout you're receiving from UK, all that information will be right here, all right? So it's completely transparent. There is nothing that we have, hiding from you, because not all the vendors in the market gives you that provision to check what is the total, payout that you're receiving. All right. So now that we have done this, you can see that Varsha's profile is here. You can see her details. We will have a Gmail and a WhatsApp integrated here to make sure that whatever changes you're making on the profile will be shared to the student. And along with that, you will also have, that will reduce the dependency of the parents and the students on you, and they don't have to keep calling you to ask you what is happening with their profile. All right. So they know they will be keep getting the information on that. So there are 244 profiles where very possibly you might miss out on any of the important tasks. So set up a next follow-up task. Okay, check the SOP update and the set the reminder date, and decide whether you want this to be sent to any of the internal employees or students and submit. So it will that what are all the tasks pending and which needs immediate attention. All right. So now let's say you have the information of the students, their documents, invoices, payouts, everything here, right? So which is again a important information which you might not be wanting to share with other employees or agents. All right. So we will give you 5 separate login credentials as sub CRMs, where you can give them access only to the limited data and restrict them not to see the rest of the information. So they will have access to the information which is required for them. All right. So let's say there is Varsha and you want to forward Varsha's profile to one of your employee, and let's say Rohit is that employee, and we submit. So you know that Rohit is working on Varsha's profile and Rajiv is working on Abhishek's profile. So you have the complete access on who is controlling or who is working on each student's profile. If the employee has not attended to any of your profile, then you will definitely have access to check if the profile is delayed. As you being the master CRM holder, you will be getting the notification that the profile is not being attended for more than 24 hours. So you need to look into it. You can also export the MIS data to understand what your employees are doing. And this platform is a mobile and tab responsive platform. So you don't really need to carry your laptop everywhere looking for a good internet speed to check what's happening. So no matter which part of the world you are, you can access it and you know what's happening with your CRM employees and students. So there are more functionalities to it, but I have given you the details of what is more important for you, which will help you decide how important it is for you and how much you need this. All right. So all the information now is shared. So coming back to the webinar, that is coming up on 15th of March, let me give you why it is important. All right. Um, Just a minute while I share the screen again. Okay. Sure. So now, the importance of the webinar that is happening on 15th of March is, as you know, the product cost, you're all aware, the product cost for the program is 65,000 plus GST, which will be soon revised to a different, different price, definitely higher than what it is right now. But in on 15th of March, we have organized this webinar to make sure that we bring down the pricing definitely by a very good amount, which will be lucrative and economical for each aspirant who has been planning to start this business but has put on hold either because of investment issues, financial concerns, or other commitments. All right. So we will bring down the pricing to the maximum on 15th of March after the webinar is over. And the offer will be open only for about 5 to 6 hours for you to enroll, giving you the opportunity to avail the offer, the program at the lowest price, and it will be open for 5 to 6 hours. So that will be called as an early bird offer. So 15th of March, 4 p.m. the webinar would begin. 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. definitely will be giving you the details about the program, the software. We will have guest speakers who will be sharing their views and ideas about how their journey has been with us so far and what made them convert their dream into a reality, how well they are generating revenue, and more. They will be sharing the study abroad head will be giving you the details on the study abroad insights, and Mr. Vipin Prashant, who is our CEO, will be giving you the insights on the market, on how well this industry is performing and how you can actually boost your performance as an international career counselor. So at 5:45, we will announce the offer and we will let you know that what is the lowest price that we will be offering. And you will have the benefit of enrolling right at that time from 5:45 to 12 p.m. midnight, 12 midnight. So that will be the offer, and you will have the option to enroll in that duration. So if you're seriously planning to start this business, make sure that you have your payment details ready and add beneficiary if you need to add, and reach out to your business consultant and they will be assisting you with the information. All right. All right. So that's it. And rest of the questions, please, keep it for the session on the 15th of March and get to know the answers from the study abroad India head directly. And I will look forward to have you all there on the session and look forward to collaborate with all of you. We look forward for the deserving aspirants to associate with us. So that's it for today. I will, if there are any concerns, please reach out to your business representative. I'm excited for this upcoming webinar, which is never before and never again. I look forward to see you all there at 4 on 15th of March. Till then, it's me, Halima, signing off right now and wishing you good luck. Take care.